Yo, hey guys, it's your boy King Donald back with another video. So today I'm going to be doing what if Deku was Captain America finale. So oh, yeah, this is a pretty good what if that I enjoy because Captain America, it's one of my favorites. So yeah, so before we get started, well, you guys can join my Discord server. It's in my link in description. So, yeah, let's get started. So last time we left off with Izuku winning the sports festival and actually going with Endeavor's agency. Izuku and Toroki arrive at the agency and Izuku's like, wow, Toroki, your dad's agency is quite impressive. It's like, yeah, it is, but it's a real downer inside. Let's go. And Izuku's alright then. So yeah, they enter and Izuku's not excited to meet Endeavor. Yeah, I would say excited. Well, he's excited to get into the action and he tries to greet Endeavor, but Endeavor completely ignores him and goes straight to Toko. Todoroki. Ah, Shoto. How are you doing, my favorite son? And Shoto's like, you didn't even mention Izuku, Dad. It's like, oh, this one. Yeah. Alright then, let's go, Shoto. And Todoroki's like, oh, what the hell? And anyway, so they both head up, I guess, to a training area. And Endeavor tells him, alright, Shoto, finally that you're using your fire after your embarrassing loss against him. Now we gotta train it up. And Toroki's like, alright then, so yeah, why is Suzuku standing there? It's like, because he's is your target. And Toroki's like, wait, what? And Endeavor's like, yes, the only reason why I picked him is because of that shield of his and how effective he is. If you get used to his movements and you're able to mount that shield, then you'll be the ultimate hero. And Toroki's like, what are you even saying? And Izuku's like, alright, it's fine, just do it, And Toroki's like, fine. So yeah, they keep training with Toroki's fire, and Izuku's not really benefiting from this, but he doesn't mind since he's doing it for a friend in a sense. So yeah, Endeavor finally says, alright, training's over, but the day's not over. And he tells them that they're gonna go after the hero killer Stain. So yeah, Izuku and everything, they come to Hoso City and they find that the city is under attack by Nomus. And Izuku just realized, wait, Ira's here. And he tells Toroki, Ira's here. And I think he's after Stain. Like, wait, but are you sure? Izuku's like, yes, I saw on his face earlier. I knew I wasn't gonna stop him, but I didn't actually think that I don't know. And Toroki's like, I think we should go and help him. And Izuku's like, right. So they head off, and just in time, while Stain was about to stab Ira, Izuku throws his shield and he hits away the knife. Then the shield comes back. It's like, not so fast, Stain the hero killer. It's like, oh, who are you guys? Huh? And Izuku's like, we're just a couple other heroes. And they start to fight again. So Toroki, he throws some ice and Stain kind of just runs over them, and Izuku sees this and he engages him and he starts to get into a hand-to-hand combat with him. And Izuku is quite impressed with Stain's martial arts ability, but Izuku's way more advanced and actually is stronger than Stain. So he's able to kick him back, and Stain's like, you packed quite a punch, kid, but I won't lose to you. And he picks up his sword again, and Izuku blocks it with his shield and he punches him in the gut. And Izuku kind of just dominates Stain in total. And Stain kind of gets pissed off by this, and this time he kind of just goes in his like I guess bloodthirsty mode, and he just picks up his knife and kind of going in that direction to just kill Izuku. And Izuku thinks efficiently and he throws the shield at Stain and it hits his face, but Stain recovers. Izuku throws it again, like kind of repeatedly, while Stain's coming close to him, like kind of like a zombie. And by the time Stain is close to Izuku, his face is all bloody up. It's like, damn you heroes! And it was about to stab Izuku, but that's when Stain gets reciprocal burst kick right in the face, right into the wall, and it looks like, huh, Ida, when did you be able to stand up? It's like, huh. After seeing you fight Stain, I couldn't let you guys just do it by yourself. I had to help. It's just like, alright then. I'm glad that I do have your help. So then they get all in a fighting stance, and Toroki he's like, alright then, let's finish this guy off. So basically, they finished the Stain off kind of the same way, you know. Toroki's overwhelming him with these fire and ice, and Izuku and Ida coming from the sides, and they finish him off. The Nomu still tries to take Izuku, but Izuku actually dodges it, and it was able to kill it by hitting it with throwing the shield at him and slicing the head off completely. And Izuku says, these Nomus are crazy. So yeah, Izuku and everyone head back, and they don't take the credit for taking in Stain, but everyone does know that they done it in Class 1A. So Izuku, he was starting to think, it's like, wait, maybe it's time I should upgrade my stuff. So he heads over to see Hatsume, and Hatsume's like, alright, I'll upgrade your things, Izuku, anything for you. And Izuku's like, thanks, Hatsume. And he heads out and he actually goes to the gym, gets a quick bench press of 500 kgs or 1,100 pounds. Like, Cap can do that just as a practice. Like, bro, what the hell? That's scary. That's scary. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, Izuku comes back and he sees that Mei has two shields, and Izuku's like, wait, Mei, why is there two of my shields? He's like, alright, Izuku, I thought of something, alright? He's like, yeah. It's like, alright, this is your shield, right? I made it and it's pretty strong. It can withstand quite a lot of All Might's punches, and it's one of the strongest metals in the world. And it looks like, yeah, I know this. It's like, yeah, but I was thinking, what if I made the shield, portable and even more technically advanced? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, I made a big breakthrough with energy. She's like, wait, what? And May's like, basically, she turns it off. Poof, I made you energy shield. And it looks like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, I made you this energy shield. It's made of energy and it can do way other stuff than your actual old shield. And it looks like, whoa, that's quite impressive. Hatsume, I didn't expect this. She's like, it gets even better. Even once if you block someone and you absorb the impact, you can actually use the shock and actually shoot it out as a laser. Checking this out. And he's like, alright, punch the shield as hard as you can. He's like, alright then. He does it, and it starts to glow up, and May's like, and he shoots it right back at Izuku, and it's like, okay, oh, I got the idea. Damn, Hatsume. And Hatsume just kind of laughs it off. And Izuku is quite impressed with Hatsume, and that's he's like, thanks Hatsume, I really appreciate it, but I kind of like the old fashioned. And Hatsume is like, oh my gosh, Izuku, you sound like an old man. And he says, alright, fine, I'll take the energy shield. She's like, oh yeah, I just wanted to tell you that the energy shield is only for defense. You can't really throw it since it's energy. That's why I made it be able to shoot out, and it looks like, you see, I knew it. I knew there's a downfall. This is why I'm gonna take my old shield. And this looks like alright. I appreciate you, Hatsumi, and he gets real close and it's like and about the sports festival, Hatsumi, I mean I know we didn't get it finished, and things. What I'm trying to say is that then Hatsune interrupts him and um him he kisses him, and then Izuku's like, wait, what? She's like, if you want something, you just gotta tell someone, alright? Stop being such a Izuku about it. And Izuku's like, well, I couldn't help it, I guess. So yeah, Izuku's pretty excited that he was able, him and Hatsume are developing a relationship that he actually wanted. So yeah, that's good for Izuku. So the final exams actually comes around, and everyone's the results come in and the test and everything, and Izuku scores pretty high, in the top 3 actually. Probably number 1, but I don't care. What I'm trying to say is he's up there in the high scores. So anyways, they start their final exams, and it's announced that Izuku and Bakugo are going to be teammates, and this time, since they don't have a bad friendship or anything, they're actually hyped about that and quite excited because they get to work together. So yeah, it's announced that they're going to be facing All Might, and that's when they're like, wait, what? All Might? And they just flabbergast. Flabbergast. So anyways, yeah, they start the final exam, and Izuku tells to Bakugo, I got a plan, Bakugo. Bakugo's, alright then, let's hear it out, Izuku. So yeah, Izuku tells Bakugo that you should just let All Might have it and just try as much of things on him. And if All Might tries to punch you, I'm gonna block with the shield, alright? And Bakugo's like, are you sure the shield can withstand that? And it looks like, yeah, if not, I do got this new one. Bakugo's like, wait, what? When did you get this? I mean, well, blushing says, well, Hatsume made it for me. And it's like, huh. So, I'm guessing you finally made a move. Oh, well, knowing you, she probably did. And it's like, oh, shut up, Bakugo. We don't have time for this. It's like, whatever. So, yeah, they go. So, they all go on to proceed the plan, and All Might is, you're just like, huh, interesting plan, is there? But you think your shield would stop me, Zuko? And he throws the punch even harder, and Zuko does attempt to block it, but it gets blown away. It's like, damn, this guy's strong. Right then, Hatsume, don't let me down. And he uses his energy shield, and Zuko's like, one more time, Bakugo! And Bakugo goes in and does a fury of punches and almost about to slap him, but Zuko jumps it away with his energy shield. And Almight's like, oh, this is different. And Zuko's like, whoa, wait, this is so much better. And he keeps blocking All Might, and All Might's like, wait, what the hell? And Zuko's like, not gonna lie, I kinda like this. And then maybe it's like, he takes his other shield, huh? And he throws the shield at All Might's face. All Might's like, what do you think that would do? And it looks like for that, Bakugo comes with the gothic one and unleashes on All Might, and All Might's like, you think that kind of does a blood spit and blood cough, and he's like, oh, damn. And Izuku, he's like, All Might's almost at his limit, I think. And then after he just started hears beeping on Izuku's shield. It's like, wait, I think that's Hatsume's. And he remembers back to the blast, and Izuku's like, alright then, Bakugo, get on my signal, get ready to run like hell to the exit. And I'm like, why do you think that? What plan you would possibly have for you to be so cocky to say that? And Izuku's like, well, basically, your energy right back at you. Take this, All Might! And he unleashes it, he shoots it, and it makes contact with All Might, makes a massive explosion. And Buck's like, I guess that's the signal. And he freaking blasts away, and Izuku just running back. running back to the exit, and All Might was like, that was a hell of a move. What technology are they having these days? And he's like, I'm not gonna let you. Ah, I'm done. Well done, Izuku, Bakugo. You guys make a great team. So yeah, Mizuku and Bakugo passed entrance exam and everything. Everything still happens basically in the anime with the count of Shigaraki, go to the mall and everything. So it's time for the summer camp, and they still meet the, I forgot their names. Still, I don't know their names. And they still get tricked and everything. And Izuku, he uses his energy shield because he left his actual shield in the car, and now he's like, damn, I can't throw it. Anyways, and he proceeds on. So yeah, they finally arrive and they're exhausted and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna skip and everything. So I'm gonna say for what Izuku's train is gonna do is that Izuku wants to improve on his base stats, even though he technically doesn't have a quirk and no one really knows that. Izuku feels that maybe if he's actually actively, increases his body, he would get stronger. Like maybe his powers like a quirk. He hasn't really tried because he thinks his power is strong enough. So he actually does, and I'm gonna say Izuku is successful in that he's actually able to increase his power even though he doesn't have a quirk, and it's just a super soldier serum. Or maybe the super soldier serum can do that, and I just don't remember. But anyways, yeah. So everything happens during the night and everything, and the League of Villains attack everyone, and everything goes well upside down. And Izuku remembers that wait, where's Koda? And he's like, oh, thank goodness I brought my actual shield this time. And someone's like, why would you bring your shield when we're having a night activity? Well, for this occasion, man. So anyways, he heads over to Koda's location, and he sees that Muscular was about to crush, in a sense, Koda, but Izuku throws his shield, and the shield was able to stop his hit. It's like, huh, what was that? And Izuku's like, nice to see that you're alive, Koda. Koda's like, Izuku! And it's like, oh, is this your hero now, huh? Alright then, kid. What do you want? If you want to die, then you're in the right place. Izuku's like, I'm not planning to die. I'm planning to save that kid. He's like, oh, this one? Izuku's like, yeah. And he's like, alright then, come and get him. Izuku's like, alright then. And it goes off to Muscle, and Muscle's like, and it's about to like do that swiping to Izuku, but Izuku jumps over that like a gymnast and actually kicks Muscular in the face and grabs Koda off his arms and is like, Koda, are you okay? He's like, yeah. He's like, alright, stay back. I got this. And it's like, but he's so much bigger than you and stronger than you. How could you be able to stop him? It's like, well, then he smiles at Koda and it's like, well, that's what heroes do. They put themselves ahead of others. Sorry guys, but I got interrupted, so I'm not sure where I left off. But anyways, Izuku, after securing Koda, he runs up to Muscular and he does a shield punch, which actually kind of stuns Muscular. Nice hit, kid. And it kind of just regenerates in a sense, like his muscle things. Like, but I can hit harder. And he hits Izuku, and Izuku quickly bombs. It gets hit by the into the wall. And it's like, and Izuku's like, wow, quite some power. I didn't. Maybe this raggedy old shield's not it. What am I saying? And he puts it back on. It's like, but technology does advance, and freaking Muscular's like, whoa, what's that, huh? That seems handy, huh? And and an energy is type 1. Well, doesn't matter. You're gonna die anyways. And he goes to Izuku, and Izuku's like, alright then. Is that what you got? And Muscular's like, oh, and Izuku kind of used both shield to block, and Muscular's kind of just pounding on him like, kind of like that, and he's increasing his strength, gaining more fibers, bursting, and Izuku's kind of going inside the ground, and this is actually really straining on Izuku, like he's struggling, and he's and then he finally gets out and he jumps back, and then afterwards he throws his actual real shield to Muscular's head, which actually hits that gadget and actually breaks it off, and Muscular's like, should have done that. And then that's when he goes into his mega form, and it looks like, what the hell is this guy? And Muscular is even faster, and he goes up to Izuku, and Izuku blocks it just in time and gets hit back into the ground. And he's starting to bleed, and Izuku's like, this is why I really need to get stronger. And Izuku's like, come on, get up. Fukuda, I gotta save him. And Muscular's like, stay down, hero. Heroes are myth. They don't actually save people. They're selfish. But I'm gonna kill them all. Just for fun. And it's like, don't worry, Koda. Your heroes here. And the beeping sound starts to happen, and Zuko's like, and he points it at, and Muscular's like, all that pounding was hard to endure, but to see a child smile, I can do anything. I can do anything. And he releases it, and the beam goes directly at Muscular, and Muscular can already feel that this energy is something else. It reminds of something. He's like, wait, it reminds me of myself because of the power and everything. And Muscular, he gets hit by it and he's stunned, and Muscular and Izuku comes in and he kind of he's like, don't get up. And Muscular was about to go but Izuku and knocks him out. It's like, good riddance. And Izuku's like, whew, whew. Thank God, Hatsume. Thank God for your technology. Whew. Oh, and Kodo's like, oh, thank you, Mr. Deku. It's like, no problem. So anyways, yeah, Izuku goes down and he hands over Koda to Azao and everything, and basically nothing changed in the sense since he encounters the room and everything happens, and Bakugo gets kidnapped. And Izuku, he wakes up in the hospital and everyone's surrounding him, and they all come up with the same plan in the anime, and Izuku's even more determined because he's that guy, and Bakugo's like one of his actual best friends, and he really wants to save him, so that's what he's gonna do. So yeah, they proceed. So yeah, everything that. So this time I'm gonna say, One for All actually notices something. He's like, wait, who is that? Is that the super soldier? And Zuko is like, wait, who's he talking about? He's like, oh. So that's who he gave it to. Come out, kids. And like, they actually freeze up. And Zuko's like, go. Alright, I will go. And they're like, I gotta do it, alright? Proceed with the same plan on my call, alright? And Ova's like, come out. You can't hide from me. And Zuko comes out. He's like, okay, you caught me. It's like, oh, okay. Who are you? And Shigar's like, that's Izuku Midoriya. It's a kid that won the sports festival. And all for one's like, huh, that's intriguing because this Izuku kid, he's giving me some different vibes. And Shigar's like, huh? And everyone's like, wait, what? What's happening? And they're like, huh. Now it all makes sense. I know why you feel familiar. It's because you're that super soldier kid, aren't you? And it looks like, wait, what? And all for one's like, huh, this makes all sense now. So that treacherous doctor, he got away, and he gave the super soldier serum to you. And the doctor, he killed him. Oh my gosh, this is all making sense. And it looks like, wait, what is? Huh? And it's like, oh, okay, kid. Let me explain it to you. That power you have, it was manufactured by me. And it looks like, wait, what? No, it was that quirk doctor. He said there was a different option. It's like, he was right. It was a different option. But he didn't make that. I did. He was more of a backup in a sense. And it was like, what does that mean? Well, I was getting tired of quirks in a sense. I wanted to I wanted to create my own powers. And since I had all the abilities in the world, my resources were unlimited. So what I, like normal person would, I added different quirks into this serum. I added different quirks. You might know them. Enhanced strength, enhanced agility, enhanced reflexes. And it looks like, wait, what the? And it's like, yeah, we made them into the serum. It was our first and only. But then the doctor, he betrayed me. He saw that this technology was a bit too much, and the world would be better off without it. And that's, I guess, when he escaped. That's when you came in, Izuku. Izuku's like, so he's, what? It's like, yes. Come on. I know deep down, you know, the hero society is not really that good. And, you know, I did give you your powers. So you do owe me. So I don't owe you nothing. I only came here to save a friend. He's like, oh, Bakugo, huh? You want to save him? That's unlikely, alright? Sorry, kid. This is not gonna happen. And it looks like, I don't think so. And now! And that's when they proceed with their plan. And overall's like, and all for one's like, huh? And it was about to stop him. But All Might comes. It's like, it was a bit later than usual, but he comes anyways. And he stops All for One and he's like, Izuku, what are you doing here? And it looks like, I came to save Bakugo. Like, get out of here! And Bakugo looks at them and it's like, Izuku! And it's like, right. And he goes over to Bakugo and he grabs him and they both burst into the air and they all escape. And All for One and All Might have to fight as usual. And Izuku's questioning, wait, what is this super soldier serum? What is its possibilities? So many questions. So Izuku is confronted by everyone and they ask Izuku, what exactly happened, right? What was he talking about? And he starts to explain everything about how the doctor gave to him and he thinks, and Bakugo, he's like, why did you just tell me? He's like, I don't know. I thought maybe you would just bully me not having a quirk. And Bakugo admits, I don't see what's wrong. You're not wrong. I was obnoxious back then, but you changed me, Izuku. And just because you don't actually have a quirk, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna be your friend. Everyone feels the same rate, right? And everything, yeah, of course, yeah, and everything. So yeah. So after that, everyone develops their super moves, and Izuku, he just kind of just thinks of a new fighting style called Double Shield. He's gonna use both of his shields, the old one and the new one. The one for offense, one for defense. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty effective fighting style. He kind of develops it, and it's kind of lethal if you kind of think about it. So yeah, it's time for the license exams, and everyone does pretty well the same, basically the same in the anime, performing the same. And once gang offers men attack, Izuku easily disposes of them using both of his shield. And Izuku during this test got almost perfect score, being basically the perfect example of how a hero should be. And everyone's quite surprised because even though his quirk's not flashy, everyone is intimidated by him in a sense. And I'm gonna say the only one that fails is Toroki. I'm sorry, you guys. It's unfortunate. Oh, Toroki stands are fuming. Oh, I'm joking. So, anyways, Bakugo versus Deku does not happen because it's not necessary. So yeah, time for Class 1A versus Miro, and I'm gonna say once Miro comes to Zuku tries to block, but Miro he goes through and he makes his fist tangible, and Zuko sees this and he blocks it, and Miro's oh, and he goes through him and everything, and Miro goes on the ground and he pops up again, and Zuko he sees this and he actually blocks, and everyone's like, wait, what is he actually what? And Miro comes up to the ground and says, huh. No, he doesn't come to the ground because they would see. But he pops his ass, he actually something, huh? And Zuko's like, yeah, what do you expect from the one that actually taught you that moves? And everyone's like, wait, what? And Miro's like, oh, how could I not recognize you? Oh my gosh, it's been such a long time, Izuku. And Zuko's like, hey Miro, and everyone's so confused, like, huh? What's going on here? And Miro's like, oh, well, basically, Izuku kind of taught me all the moves I kind of know. And they're like, wait, what? Since when? And Izuku's like, oh, yeah, I mean, uh, well, uh, well, a few months back, All Might offered me to teach a few classes because he was impressed with my martial arts skills, and that's where I met Miro. He was a prodigy, and they wanted me to show him even greater moves, and he's able to pick up fast. Sorry to not mentioning it to you guys that I actually trained one of the big three, and they're like, "That's something you care to mention," and it's just like, sorry, and yeah. So yeah, Izuku is the one that taught Miro some, some moves, and to get him to a different level, to top 10 level, to even maybe number 1 level. So yeah, Izuku heads out to see Night Eye because and Night Eye sees Izuku is like, huh. So this is the one that taught you, Mirio. Mirio's like, yeah, he is the one and only. And Night Eye's like, huh. He doesn't seem much, but I guess some superior muscles for his age, decent height, huh. Alright then. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Because you taught Miro and All Might respects you, I'll take you. But I still want to face you. And Zuko's like, wait, what? So yeah, if you can take this from me, you would be accepted. And Zuko's like, alright then. And Zuko's like, any means necessary? It's like, everything means necessary. And Naya's like, alright then. And he's like, wait, it's Zuko, and he wants to grab his eye, and Zuko's like, and he closes his eyes on him. Sorry, sir. I know what you're trying to do. I think I kind of get a concept of your quirk. He's like, huh? You do it now. I noticed you try to look into my eye, and I've always been cautious, and I see that you keep trying, and that's when I realized that your quirk, to use your quirk, you gotta look in someone's eyes. So, no, sir. And Naya said, huh? You're quite impressive, Izuku. But you still need to get this away from me. So it's like, alright then. He takes his shield and he's like, alright then. Alright, it's like, you may proceed. And Zuko throws the shield around the room and starts hitting everywhere. And Naruto's like, wait, what? And since then he didn't look into Zuko's eye like that, like to see the future, he doesn't really know where it's coming at. It comes out of his hand and Naruto's like, wait, what? Zuko grabs it and the shield's like, huh, thanks. And Naruto is impressed. He's like, huh, nice one. So yeah, Zuko's on a good side with Night Eye. So everything still happens and everything, like they have an encounter with Eri, and this time Izuku's kind of more resistant, but Miro's more persistent to get out of there because they don't want to raise suspicion, and Izuku accept that. But he feels even more devastated to hear that Eri is like part of this thing and it's horrible. So they proceed with the overhaul invasion arc. I said the arc. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip to where. Oh shoot! Sorry, I forgot to mention to you guys that Mira actually got one for all. I just in my head just assumed that you guys would, but I had to say it that Mira got one for all. My bad. Oh, my bad. I forgot. I should have mentioned that. So yeah. So when Mira actually jumps in front of the quirk erasing bullet. It's Mira's permeation quirk actually does go away, but one for all, it's kind of flickering, and he knows that if this doesn't work, he needs to transfer it because it's gonna be gone forever. So yeah, Izuku comes in and Miro's on the floor protecting Eri, and Izuku goes on to say, "Are you okay, Miro?" And Miro's like, "There's not much time, Izuku." So he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You need to take it, alright?" Izuku's like, "I don't know." He's like, "You need to take one for all." And Izuku's like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "You mean one for all, like All Might's quirk?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah." And Izuku's like, "But you will lose one for all." He's like, "Yep." Overhaul hit me with a quirk erasing bullet, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen to it. But we need to preserve one for all. It's essential for heroes' futures, alright? Hazuku, I need you, alright? I need your help. It's alright, what must I do? And yeah, Miro transfers one for all to him, and Izuku feels the energy right away and he activates it. And just for plot's sake, I'm going to say Izuku, just because he's able to use 100%, plot armor, because he's Captain America. He's peak human strength, I'd say. If he's worthy for Mjolnir, I said Mjolnir. If he's worthy to pick up Thor's hammer, he's worthy to wield 100% of one for all. And Zuko feels all this power, and Night Eye looks at Zuko all bloody and everything. He's like, Mirio, you passed it to Zuko. And Zuko feels this energy and is like, it's time to finish this overhaul. And Overhaul's like, bring it, and does that thing, and I goes into a thing, and Zuko grabs Eri. He's like, it's okay, Eri. And he puts her down. It's like, you can finally have a normal childhood, alright? There's no need to fear. And Zuko, he jumps up and he fights Overhaul with 100% of one for all, which is insane. And Onoda is quite impressed, even more impressed with Izuku, that just like All Might, he was able to use 100% straight away. And Izuku, because he's such proficient in martial arts and everything, and he has keen senses and everything, he was able to actually overwhelm Overhaul, and actually kind of does that same punching effect in the show, and obliterates Overhaul, claiming the victory. So yeah, I done something outrageous, and I love it. I love it. I love that because I love it because I think in my mind it makes sense that Izuku's able to just use 100% of one for all because his body is worthy for it. His body is worthy for it. So yeah, Izuku comes down and he's not stressed out in anything or broken bones or none of that. He's just fine. He's more of excited, and he jumps down and he grabs Miro and Night Eye and he jumps them back up and he's like, all right, time to go for the emergent room. And Miro's like, I guess I was the one that chose right, huh? Zuko, I guess you're now the 10th user of Nine for All, One for All. All of them got that right, and it looks like, no way, this is your quirk. Miro's like, "Ah, nah," and he passes out. So yeah, Izuku, for now, he's keeping on to One for All, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. That's where I'm leaving off today. That was the finale. Maybe if you comment down if you want to see it in the manga or something. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I kind of like the addition of the end of giving Izuku One for All, and I think he'd be able to handle 100% because why not? And yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been King Donald signing out. Peace. By the way, join my Discord. It's King Donald. So yeah, link in the descriptions. Alright, see you guys.